Good morning YouTubians, it's Kemit's Ghost, and today I'm going to take a look at number 37 on the Cult movie poster, a film from 1984, directed by David Lynch and based on a 1965 Frank Herbert novel of the same name. Now this is a science fiction fantasy and the title is Dune. Comes in 3D and 2D. I'm going to watch the 2D version, so let's pop it in the player and see what it's all about. So the film stars Carl McLaughlin as Paul Atreides, Francesca Annis as Lady Jessica, Jose Ferrer as Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, Virginia Madsen as Princess Irulan, Sylvana Mangano as Reverend Mother Ramallo, Kenneth Macmillan as Vladimir Harkonnen, Jordan Prochnow as Leto Atreides, Paul Smith as Beast Rabban, and Patrick Stewart as Gurney Halleck. We are told through a narrative by the leader of the universe's daughter, Princess Irulan, that there is a spice that grows on a single planet. Now that planet is called Dune, and the spice is extremely sought after as it can slow down the aging process, prolonging life indefinitely. Or, alternately, it can be turned into a gas where it can open a wormhole in space, giving the occupier the ability to travel at great distances at a click of a finger. Now, all the spice is controlled by Emperor Shaddam, and the spice is called melange. There's also a prophecy that a man will bring peace to the universe and release the indigenous people of Dune. Cut to Paul Atreides, son of a duke, a powerful man, who the Emperor thinks is trying to overtake things. Now Paul and his father and Gurney, who test Paul on a regular basis to see if he's combat ready, take a trip to Dune, and Paul is excited to see the Dune worms. They are massive sandworms, hundreds of meters long, that attack miners of the spice. Anyway, a maggoty type creature has told the Emperor that the production of the spice has slowed down, and he suggests, or it suggests, Paul Atreides should be killed. Meanwhile, on the industrial planet Gaidi Prime, Vladimir Harkonnen, a slimeball of a character, wants the father and son, that's Paul and Leto, to be betrayed from someone within their own group. So they set about an invasion once the father and son are dealt with, and sure enough, someone from within their group disables the shields and weapons, leaving the visitors vulnerable to attack. Now, attack is made on Paul's life with a floating syringe that can sense movement, but he soon outwits it, kind of like the Force. He's then warned that there's a traitor within his group. As it turns out, it's a doctor that joined the visitors called Yui. Now, Yui, at the last moment, realises his mistake and he's backed the wrong team, and he tells the Duke that there's a poisonous krang within his teeth, bites it, release a gas that will kill someone who's up close to him. Kind of a last-minute revenge kind of thing. Now, by this point, Vladimir and his army have attacked and taken control, but Paul and his mother managed to escape via the help of mind control, again like the Force, on these two stupid soldiers. Now, Paul and his mother are hunted by the sandworms, but they find refuge inside a cave. There they're met by the planet's people, the Freemen, and that's where I'm going to leave the story. Well, did I enjoy Dune? In a word, no, not really. It's an interesting film, I will say that. It's very original too, but it's so odd. I mean, the character Vladimir that floats around rooms covered in pustules, likes to spit on women's faces, or the giant ball sack that farts out spice to create wormholes. And don't get me started on the complicated names of characters. There's just so many of them. You don't know who the hell they're all talking about. Costumes in this are very clever, and the story is quite engaging. I did skim over a lot of it. There's a lot more going on in this movie than I covered. If anything, a little bit too much. But overall, this movie just didn't do it for me. On a personal level, I'd give this a solid 5 out of 10. Now, I like science fiction action films as much as the next person, but this just didn't do anything for me. So that is it. Do you agree with my score or not? Maybe this is your favourite film. Remember, this is just my opinion, it doesn't take anything away from your enjoyment of the movie. Leave a comment down below and I will get back to you, I promise. Give the video a thumbs up, it really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't, it's all free. Why wouldn't you? And on that note, all that's left to say is thank you for choosing my channel today, watching my video, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.